Okay, so we're going to start with what we know, okay? We know that, in fact, our natural log and our e of x are inverses, right? We talked about that already, so we kind of know that that's a fact. So we're going to use that to illustrate how our little math tip actually works over here, because it's important for you to be able to do this algebraically. So I am first going to, you notice that they named them f of x and g of x. Your g of x is going to be your e. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do that f, and instead of x, we're going to replace it with what our g of x is. Okay? So my f of x is the natural log of x. Okay, so I'm going to do the natural log. I'm not going to put in the x. I'm going to put in the g of x. What's my g of x? E to the x. I'm going to replace it that way. Okay, we've already kind of worked with this. What is going to happen when I have the natural log of e to the x? They're inverses. They're going to cancel, right? What am I going to have left? X. I'm going to have left x. So we're halfway there. Now we got to reverse it. Now we're going to reverse it. Okay, so we're going to start with our g of x. And we're going to put the f of x into it. Our g of x is the e to the x, so we're going to do e. But now what am I going to put in place of the x? Natural log of x. Okay, e raised to the natural log of x is going to happen. They are going to cancel because they're inverses, so what am I going to have left? X. So are these, did we prove that those are inverses of each other?
Yeah.
Did we prove our little sidebar here?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Questions on that? Questions on that? So here's what we do. So we're going to take that f of x, which is the 1/2 plus the natural log. But in place of that, we're going to put the e of x. So that's e raised to the x minus 1/2. Oops. Okay, so what's going to happen here to the natural log and the e?
Cancel out.
So we'll have 1/2 plus the x minus 1/2. Now what's going to happen? Those cancel, and what are we left with? Is that what we wanted? Yes. Okay, so let's reverse it now. So we're going to start with the g of x. So e. Okay, so we're going to put in the e, and then we're going to put in the 1/2 plus the natural log of x, and then we're going to finish that out minus the 1/2. So what's going to happen is our e and our natural log cancel out, so we end up with 1/2 plus x minus 1/2, and here again your halves cancel and you equal x. So there's your inverse.